Om Jayanti Mangala Kali, Bhadrakali Kapalini, Durga Kshama Shivadatri, Swaha Swada Namostute. Goddess Durga is Shakti, who is the protective mother of the universe, sitting on a lion or tiger. The multi-limbed Durga battles the forces of evil in the world. In Sanskrit, Durga means a fort or a place that is difficult to overrun. Maharishi Markandeya gives a detailed account of the birth of goddess Durga in Durga Saptashati. Lord Brahma went to Lord Vishnu and Lord Shiva along with the Devas who were defeated by the Asura Mahishasura to apprise them of their difficulty. Mahishasura had snatched the rights of the sun, Indra, fire, wind, moon, Yama, Varuna and other gods and has made the heaven his new home. The demigods expected the Holy Trinity to save them. Hearing this, Lord Vishnu, Lord Shiva, Lord Brahma, and Indra emitted a divine light that combined to form a great mountain of energy. This mass of energy got converted into a woman. Shiva's energy gave her a face, Yama's energy gave her long, lustrous hair. Vishnu's almighty energy formed her powerful arms. Her payodar were formed as a result of moon's power. Varuna's might made her thighs and calf muscles, while the earth formed her nitamb. Her feet were shaped when Brahma blessed her with his divinity, and the sun's ability transformed into the fingers of her feet. The Vasus shaped the fingers of her hands, and Kuber's prowess patterned her nasal passage. Agni gave her the three eyes, Prajapati gave her teeth, thus the energy transformed into goddess Durga. Now Durga Devi was bestowed with gifts and weapons. Shiva gave away a trident while Vishnu gave her a discus. Varuna gave her a conch shell and pasha. Agni gave her power. Indra offered his thunderbolt and the bell of the mighty Airavata. Yamaraj gave her Kaladand. Prajapati gifted her Spatik necklace and Brahma handed out a kamandal. The sun god filled the pores of her skin with his life-giving rays and Kala gifted her shining sword and armor. The ocean of milk gifted her beautiful necklace of pearls, lovely finger rings, bangles, earrings, hair accessories and clothes. Vishwakarma gave various weapons and a garland made of forever fresh lotus flowers. Jaladi presented her with a beautiful lotus flower. The king of mountains Himalaya gave her a lion which became her vehicle and also bestowed on her a number of rare gemstones. Kuber offered her a pot full of honey and the serpent king Sheshnag gifted her Nagahar studded with precious gemstones. Thus, Ma Durga was born of the mighty gods. Among her many avatars are Kali, Bhagavati, Bhavani, Ambika, Lalita, Gauri, Kandalini and Rajeshwari. Collectively called Navadurga, her 9 forms are Skandamata, Kushmanda, Shailaputri, Kalaratri, Brahmacharini, Mahagauri, Katyayani, Chandraganta and Siddhidatri. Like her consort Shiva, goddess Durga is also referred to as Trayambake, the three-eyed goddess. Her left eye represents desire, symbolized by the moon. Her right eye represents action, symbolized by the sun. And her middle eye stands for knowledge, symbolized by fire. Durga carries a variety of weapons and other items that she uses in her fight against evil, which are symbolic. The conch shell symbolizes the pranava or the mystic word Om, which indicates her holding on to God in the form of sound. The bow and arrows represent energy. By holding the bow and arrow both in one hand, she shows her control over both potential and kinetic energy. The thunderbolt signifies firmness in one's convictions. The lotus, which is not in full bloom, shows the surety of success but not finality. She reminds one to stay true to their spiritual quest amid the worldly lust and greed. The Sudarshana Chakra signifies that the entire world is subservient to the will of Durga and is at her command. She uses it to destroy evil and brings about righteousness. The sword that she holds symbolizes knowledge, which has the sharpness of a sword. The trident or trishul is a symbol of three qualities: sattva, rajas, and tamas. Durga Devi rides a tiger or lion which represents power, will, and determination. This pose of Durga is called Abhaya Mudra, which means freedom from fear. Jai Ma Durga.